Whoops, volume was off. Volume was off right there for a second. You know how we always have technical difficulties, but nonetheless, welcome everybody to the show. We are back. Yes, that's right. We are back. We're going to be doing a full breakdown of this shocking video of betrayal, disrespect, you name it. We got you covered. What's happening in the news? Well, I'm glad you asked that question. Steven Twitch boss stepdaughter took it to social media to air out the family's dirty laundry. She proceeded to defend her mother in wake of the social media outrage of her new memoir in terms of the book release, where she threw Steven Twitch boss under the bus, claiming that he has an addiction to some sort of drugs or whatever the case is, even though the autopsy proven that there was no drugs, there was no alcohol. As I said and as I stated in my oldest streams, the one who really got the secrets and got the addictions is Allison. If you look at how she moved, you could tell she is on some sort of drug. And I made it very clear in my videos that what Allison is doing is projecting her issues, her inadequacies, her insecurities, her addictions onto Twitch. You know what I mean? Some people have a problem with me pronouncing her name Allison. Allison, I say Allison. Who cares? We know who we're talking about, right? Okay. The daughter made a 30+ minute video airing everything out because the mother put her out there to do damage control due to the backlash she's been getting. I don't know who told this young lady to come on social media to do this, but it made the mother situation worse. So we're going to take a look at this. We're going to find out what's going on. And I want you to put on your seatbelt because we have a lot to talk about. A whole lot. This is the stepdaughter. I believe her name is Wesley or something along those lines. She was raised by Steven. She was taught a lot from him. She pretty much have her identity because he stepped in to be a stepfather, adopted her. She took his name, everything, right? And now she betrayed him, betrayed his mother, family, friends. She insulted everyone's intelligence. And her mother sits back and watch. So I want to know from you folks that actually rock with Twitch, are you going to support her book? Are you going to support anything that she got going? Because I don't think you should. The level of disrespect that is coming from Allison's family is not cool, because Twitch is not here to defend himself. And right now, his family and his friends are trying their best to reach the public with information. I've been exposed Allison. I already told you she's the one that with the problems. I told you this already. This is why it's very important that you share these videos. Share these videos. You see? His family should be reaching out to me. His family should be contacting me, but like, look, this is the real story. This is the info. Put this out there. You understand? Because we need the public to really band together so that this woman and her daughter don't continue this assassination of Twitch legacy. He got 2 kids that are coming up and they're being brainwashed in an abusive home, because it is abuse. I said it is abuse. It's abuse when the widow is putting out false information about their father. And then as they grow up, they're going to have to read the headlines that, oh, your father, oh yeah, he was an addict, when he wasn't. Twitch was not no drug addict. He wasn't. His mom know that. Everybody in his family, his cousins, they know that. That's why they all took it to social media, because they're pissed off and they're tired of being quiet. Some of them probably don't even want to be on social media. They're not with all the social media stuff, but they had to come out and say enough is enough. You're lying on this man's name to sell a book. And that's what the daughter came to defend. She came to defend the mother, not Twitch, the mother. And what you're going to witness here is betrayal, lies, cover-ups. You're going to learn that Allison's family is at odds with Twitch's family. You're going to learn that they were beefing the whole time. And they really don't like each other. And the facade that you see on social media from Allison's side, acting like they all love one another, is all bullshit. This young lady disrespected Twitch's family, his friends, and you viewers. Because basically, any of you that got anything to say about her mom, she's upset with you too. And remember, the only way they're able to eat is if you folks actually support them. You have that power to make change. You have the power to do what is right or wrong. So it's up to you, the viewer. So I want you to take notes as we break this thing down, because we're going to go line upon line and make sense of everything, so that you can walk away with the true understanding. Allison should have told her, take that video down, take everything down, take your whole social media down. Don't even talk, because you just made matters worse for the family. Because she lied for the mother. As you saw in my last stream, this young lady lied and said that Allison never said that Twitch was an addict. And we've proven it. We played the tapes and we showed you exactly what the mom said. You stay tuned, because what we're about to get into is nasty work. It shows you how ungrateful this young lady is, and it's going to teach you men something about raising kids that are not even yours. It's going to show you the truth. That 1 minute they'll act like they with you, and next minute they throw your ass under the bus. We'll be right back.
Yo, nigga, about that paper.
ViDEO TV.
Yo, nigga, about that paper. Yo, nigga, about that paper. Yo, nigga, about that paper.
ViDEO TV.
Yeah. True man, I'm free. I wake up a new episode. I pop out cleaners, keep me up a level though. She talk to me like I'm not me. I get it though. Yeah. I'm so eclectic, got me to the credits roll. Talk down to me, they might have to send medical. I'm out the league, I'm OD, they pathetic though. Look how I move, I'm protected. Shawty so swoon in my presence. The world going through it outside, they unruly, but I keep it cool, they can't press me. I keep it pure with intention. They see what I'm on, ain't no victim. I might slide through with that top down. I keep it tuned with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Young nigga blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had less. No hex on, God can't pause, nigga, look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid, I don't see a thing about that paper.
ViDEO TV.
Yo, nigga, about that paper. 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 Hop Hop on a jet, had to switch to the coast. One of a kind, I've been playing that role. They pay me to play me, I needed it for. It's real if I said I meant what I spoke. I'm legend, it's written, I shake up the city. Spin block till I'm dizzy, won't ever go broke. I'm chose, I must like the way that top down. I keep in tune with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Young nigga blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had this. No hex on, God can't pause, nigga, look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid. I don't see a thing about that paper.
Ringo TV.
Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper. Young nigga about that paper. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Big bag, but I fix the sky, no stress. Can't ground me, I know this since when I had this. Look at how far we progress.
While I start. Okay. I've never gone live on this account, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Basically, I don't know like how many people are gonna join, but I was gonna talk about things and like I'll get the backlash for it, but I just feel like things needs to be addressed, and I'd rather it come from me to defend my family than like anybody else, just because I feel like it's important. But like my stepdad's been gone for 2 years and I'm still getting hate comments and a lot of articles are coming out, and I just don't it's just complicated and for no reason, because this is like not just a social media gig, like this is literally my life. And I don't know, I'm so sick of getting hate comments and like seeing my mom get hate for literally losing the person that she loves. And like I have siblings, like this is their dad, this is who they're gonna grow up, and like they're gonna see all this on social media. That's so hurtful. So I just felt like I'll take it upon myself to like clear things up, because that's just how I am. Like I would rather things be handled than for it to just leave the internet in a spiral. Like it's so annoying to me. But basically I get that my relationship with Steven seems complicated, but this man raised me my entire life, since I was 1. And through that, like I have a biological dad, I have a relationship with him, but Steven was my person. Steven was the person that like raised me. And when I address him as Steven, I know that like y'all know him as Twitch, but like that was my dad. Like I'm not gonna address him by his stage name, but he literally raised me. And I don't like, it's hurtful to see people like not diminish who he was, but like there's so many new stories, and it's like through all the family stuff and just like it's just so much more complicated, and I don't even know how to explain it well, and I hope that I'm like gonna address everything perfectly, but it's like this is my dad. This is not like a joke to me. And like for 13 years my parents were together, and for 13 years he was the person I would go to about everything. Like he's the person I would cry to. He's the person like he'd wake me up every morning, we'd get breakfast. He's the person that I would see when he came home from work. We lived in the same 4 walls. Like, and now I'm getting hate for him leaving, and I don't get it. Like it's hurtful. And I guess I'm like trying to describe our relationship, because I see people saying that like it's not my place because I'm not his biological daughter, but like he never made me feel like anything besides his daughter. And I mean, that I just think it speaks for who he was, and nobody's sitting up here trying to bash him. Like he was a good person. And also recently I've been getting a lot of comments about how I changed my Instagram username, and I never had access to my social media. He was a pretty strict parent, but like a couple months before like I started getting access to it, but I was never adopted. I never had the last name Boss, and I know my siblings do, but I don't. And my last name, my legal last name isn't even what I like is my handle. It's just my middle name because I don't go by Boss or my last name. So, and I never have, but that was just like, we were addressed as the Boss family. Like that's what it was. And that, like, I had that Instagram handle since I was a child, like a toddler, and that's just not me. And so, yeah, I can get the hate for changing it, but like, for instance, like my mom never had hers as Boss. My mom's always been addressed as Allison Holker. Besides when they were like together, it'd be like the Mr. and Mrs. Boss, but they had completely separate like careers, and they were addressed completely like separately. But yeah, when we were all together, like I had siblings, we were the Boss family. Like that's the name that my siblings are gonna have, and that's what they're gonna carry on. But even Steven's family, like his parents, they don't have the last name Boss. But basically, I don't know. I'm trying to like get all my ideas together about what's like appropriate to say and like what's not gonna get me in trouble, because you know, like I'm just trying to address things, but like I'm still trying to be respectful to everybody. And I'm just so over, like, for instance, his family. Like, everyone's headlining right now. Like, and these are big players into my life. This is big players into my siblings' life, and my mom's life. And literally, like, these are all people that I've grown up with. And to see them now act different for social media, it's like, I don't know. And I'm trying to be respectful, but I just think it's complicated because I speak to Steven's moms. Like my mom and her were speaking weekly at some point. And I don't know if it's still like that. Like me and my mom haven't talked about it, but since Steven died, I feel like I've seen his family more than when he was alive. We would only see them once or twice a year, but you guys have to understand that it's because they live in another state. Like, and things happen. Like we literally live in another state, and it's not like we're neighbors. It's not like we could just see them whenever we wanted. And now, like, my mom's constantly making the effort so that the kids are a part of, or not the kids are a part of their, wait, I was about to mess up my words. So the kids are a part of their lives. And my mom's the one making that effort. I don't make the effort, but that's just how I am. I feel disrespected by them, so I'm not going to talk to them.
We'll stop right there. Now, a lot of you that are watching the stream, you're saying stuff in the comments like you're telling her, get to the point. She's saying a whole lot of nothing, blah, blah, blah. To be honest with you, she said a whole lot of a lot. She put out a lot of information, just that you're not listening. This is why I'm doing my job. My job is to make you understand what she's saying, because she said a lot and you're not paying attention. She said a whole lot, but nobody's listening. You know why? Because you're picking and choosing what you want to hear. People do that all the time. They listen to people and they're only waiting to hear what they want to hear, while ignoring all of the information being given. She said a lot. She said a lot of stuff there that we got to break down. Now, I let y'all listen to 6 minutes and 40 seconds of a video. 6 minutes. There's a whole bunch of information all throughout that tape. The video is 34 minutes long. I didn't want to interrupt her. I didn't want to interject, because a lot of times when you do reaction videos, it's like if you pause the video too early, people get mad. Oh, let the video play. Then when you let the video play, oh, she's not saying that. It's like, which one do you want? You know? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewind it back. I'm going to show you everything she said, because a lot of things she said you missed. And when I break it all down, you're going to be like, oh, I didn't hear that. How didn't you? She said it. You didn't hear it? You have to have critical listening skills. You have to hear, pay attention. There's a lot going on here. A lot of disrespect, a lot of betrayal. The mother should have took her off social media because now the daughter is going to be dragged. And then what they're going to do is they're going to say that people are harassing her. You're going to have people saying, oh, she's a child. Why are you talking about her? This is what they're going to do. So I'm trying to set the stage for you so that you can understand how the mother is playing into this. I'm going to show you how the mother is going to use her to hide behind the daughter to make it look like the public is attacking her child. That's how she's going to play this card to take the attention off herself. So let me go back to the beginning. First thing you have to understand is this. She never did a live stream. She never did a live stream. She don't know what she's doing. Somebody is in front of that camera telling her to go live. She's being coerced, pushed, forced to go live to talk about this situation. The way the play is, they got to make it look like mental illness. You have to pay attention to me, guys. I'm breaking this thing down. There will never be another breakdown like how I'm breaking it down. I'm trying to show you guys what she's doing and why she used the daughter. Now, let's play a little game. Allison, you might call her Allison, who cares? I call her Allison, is trying to be an advocate for mental illness. What do you think she's using the daughter for? So that the daughter could be put out there as a punching bag in social media so that it can appear as if though everybody's giving her negative comments, which is messing with her mental health. Understand the psychology of what's going on here. She wants the daughter to be on the front line so that the public is now coming for the daughter. Not because they want to, but because the daughter put herself out there so people going to have their opinion. But she's going to play this thing as if though, oh, everybody's attacking my children. Which takes the attention off of her accountability for disrespecting Twitch. Okay, now that you have that in mind, I want you to pay attention to her words. Think about what we're talking about here. Nobody talked about the daughter. Nobody cares about this young lady. We're not interested in her. We're not. We're interested in what the mom said regarding Twitch. Right? So now pay attention to what the daughter says, because what the daughter is alluding is to the fact that everybody is giving her hate. Everyone is giving her hateful comments. Understand the play. Understand what the narrative now is. That she's being attacked, harassed, bullied, you name it. And all of that is affecting her mental health. That is what she's going to play this thing on. Now, when I press play, you're going to start to hear things. Now you're going to start to see things. And it's going to all make sense. Then we're going to get into the nitty gritty because she's going to start to unwrap her purpose for why the mom put her on social media to talk. Because I'm going to tell you this. The daughter did not come on social media to talk because she just decided to do it. The mother told her to do this. The mother told her this. Because the mother can't come on social media to address the public because it's going to affect the book. You have to understand marketing. If Allison come online to say, I'm tired of you people talking about me, accusing me, man, it's going to make her look horrible. So she's using the daughter to be the punching bag to take the attention off of her. So now she can make an article or an Instagram story saying how people are online abusing, bullying, and attacking her daughter. That's the next play. No one asked the daughter to be online. When you come online, it is fair game. So we're not going to play this little nonsense of, oh, she's a child. Oh, no. Stop. She's a young lady. I have a 16-year-old. I have a 16-year-old daughter. I know how they move. A lot of them think they grown and they too quick with their mouth. You understand me? Once she come online and she begin to talk, she got to be dealt with same way. Accountability knows no age. So let's get into it now. Listen to what she say so you can see everything that I say, and you're going to see the play of what she's doing here.
Like while I start? Okay. I've never gone live on this account, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
She never went live on the account. She don't know what to do. You see that? Who goes live and don't know what to do? Somebody told you to do that. Somebody told her to go live, guys. She never went live on that account. She don't even know what she's doing. Somebody put her to do that.
Okay. Basically, I don't know like how many people are gonna join, but I was gonna talk about things and like I'll get the backlash for it.
I'll get the backlash for it. What's her purpose? To take the backlash. To take the beating. The beating that you're giving the mother, the daughter said, you know what? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the backlash. These are the things you're not listening to. Again, she spoke for 6 minutes. Nobody's paying attention. I'm trying to show you. Let's go.
But I just feel like things needs to be addressed, and I'd rather it come from me to defend my family than like anybody else, just because I feel like it's important.
Now think about what she just said. I am the one to defend my family, not Twitch. I'm here to defend my mommy, my family, my side, not that side, not Twitch, not his side, not his family, my side. And if it's going to come from anybody, it's going to come from me. So this is beef between two families.
But like my stepdad's been gone for 2 years and I'm still getting hate comments, and
I'm still getting hate comments. Look at the words. Her stepdad been gone for 2 years and she get what? Hate comments. Remember I told you, hate comments. Why would anybody be sending her hate comments? Why? Nobody knows her. Nobody knows her. Nobody on social media is focused on her till she just made this video. So what do you mean hate comments? What is she talking about?
a lot of articles are coming out, and I just don't it's just complicated and for no reason, because this is like not just a social media gig. Like, this is literally my—
I don't think y'all just seen that. I just saw something I didn't see before, guys. Wow. I'm gonna wind it back a little bit. She's nervous. Her hand was shaking. Let's rewind it back a little bit. Look at the left side of the screen and look at her hand. Watch when it come up. You're gonna see her hand shaking like crazy.
Coming out, and I just don't
Look. Look.
It's
Here
just
it come.
complicated and for no reason, because this is like
Look,
not just
it?
a social media gig.
She's
like,
nervous, man.
Literally
Bro.
my life.
Who put this girl to do this? You don't see that? Yo, you ain't seeing this? Yo, her hand, she's like this. And that's why she's holding her hand, dog. She's nervous. Somebody forced her to come online to do this. I'm gonna play it back again. Look at her hands, guys. She is nervous.
Stressed, and I'd rather it come from me to defend my family than like anybody else, just because I feel like it's important. But like,
pay attention.
My stepdad's been gone for 2 years, and I'm still getting hate comments, and a lot of articles are coming out, and I just don't like. It's just complicated, and for no reason, because this is like not just a social media gig. Like, this is literally my life. And I don't know. I'm so sick of getting hate comments, and like,
she said she's so sick of getting hate comments. She's so sick of getting hate comments. Who's hating her? Nobody's sending her hate comments. Where is this coming from? Where is this coming from? Who told her to come online to play this role of a victim? All of the comments been going towards her mom for alleging that Twitch had a drug addiction. Nobody was making any comments towards her. So what's the play? They're trying to set this thing up to make it look like her children don't feel safe online. People are talking about her daughter. People are doing, I'm telling you, they are playing the victim card right now. And they're using her to do it.
Seeing my mom get hate for literally losing the person that she loves.
Seeing her mom get hate for losing the person she loved. First of all, your mom is not getting any hate for losing the person she loved. Your mom is getting backlash, criticism, because she's misleading the public, publishing misinformation about Steven Twitch Boss, alluding to him being on some sort of drugs and having some sort of addiction by claiming she found a box in a closet while cleaning it out. By making the public feel that their so-called friend, celebrity, star, hero, whatever you want to call Twitch, that he was nothing more than an addict, struggling with depression and mental illness, and that's why he took himself out, meaning he's weak. That's why people are coming at your mom with harsh criticism. Nobody is sending hate to your mom because she loved Twitch. Nobody would do that. So why are you misleading things? Why are you posting things that have no sense? How much are they paying you? And who told you to go live when clearly you never did this before? What would make you go live? You never did this before. You said it yourself. You never went live on that account. You don't even know what you're doing. Even at the end of the video, guys, when it was time to shut down the stream, she didn't even know how to turn off the stream. When it was time to close the live, somebody else's hand came into frame and showed her how to turn it off. Come on, who's that? Who's that, guys? Shout out to Nyla for the support. Says, keep exposing the devil. Somebody coerced this young lady to come on social media to do this in defense of her mother after her People magazine interview published a few days ago. And now the mother is out there trying to promote a book. And you're going to see her. Now watch this, guys. You're going to see Allison on various YouTube platforms publishing the book. She probably already started her campaign. You're going to see her in different platforms. You're going to see her in different shows. You're going to see her all over the place, and they're going to have her talking about mental health. They're going to have her talking about this, that, and she's going to have the book. You're going to see everything I say come to pass exactly as I said it. I promise you. I am 100% accurate in my investigation. Everything you see, you will see come to pass. watch and see. You're going to scroll through YouTube. You're going to see her on different shows, different platforms with the book, talking about mental illness, moving on, mental health, and how she's now an advocate for people who getting bullied, people being harassed, people that suffer with depression, and so on and so forth. You're going to see all of these things. And she's using the daughter because what she's going to say is her daughter is young, she's going through a lot, and people are online harassing her and bullying her. This is what she's going to do, guys. I'm telling you. Because she can't speak for herself. She's letting the daughter do the work. Then rewind it back.
But, like, my stepdad's been gone for 2 years, and I'm still getting hate comments, and a lot of articles are coming out, and I just don't, like, it's just complicated, and for no reason, because this is, like, not just a social media gig. Like, this is literally my life, and I don't know. I'm so sick of getting hate comments and, like, seeing my mom get hate for literally losing the person that she loves. And, like, I have siblings. Like, this is their dad. This is who they're going to grow up, and, like, they're going to see all this on social media.
Notice that. They're going to see all of this on social media because you guys are hating Allison because of her love for Twitch. That's not what this is about. She's already lying. She's already lying. No one is hating Allison for loving or losing Twitch. That's a lie. And she's saying what we're doing in terms of criticism, holding her to public scrutiny, that his 2 kids are going to see all of this. No, what they're going to see is Allison lying by saying their daddy was on drugs. That's what they're going to see. Talk about that, young lady. You're so worried about public outcry and what the public got to say. What about what your mom said about Twitch? Your mom said that Twitch had a drug addiction. He had an addiction. Do you believe that? Do you believe that the guy who raised you as his stepdaughter, you telling me you believe he's having addiction? You believe that? You believe that the man that was full of life, that made everybody smile, that he took his life by way of taking a gun and blowing his brains out? You believe that? You believe that, right? You're more worried about the criticism coming from people rather than your evil mom out there destroying the legacy of Steven Twitch Boss? You don't think that affects his kids? You don't think that her evil words and misinformation is not damaging the reputation of Twitch? Where is your honor? Where is your love? You have no respect for Twitch. Because if you did, you would be calling out your mom. You would say, Ma, how could you say that? You know my dad did when my dad wasn't like that. There was no way he was on no addiction. He ain't have no drugs. Why are you saying that about him? You're going along with it. Just like your mom. And it's wrong.
Hurtful. So I just felt like I'll take it upon myself to, like, clear things up, because
your job is not to clear nothing up. Your job is to stay quiet. You're 16 years old. Your job is not to be on social media talking about you trying to clear things up. Your mama is supposed to be clearing things up, not you. You're in grown folk business. Stay out of it and go sit down. See, this is why you need a daddy in your life to set you in order. My 16-year-old would not be on social media talking shit. No. She gonna sit her ass down. You understand? But your mama put you out here to do all of this talking, and all it's doing is complicating the situation, because now it raises more questions. Because you came out and you lied and you said your mother never said that Twitch was an addict. when she did say that. So you embarrassed your mother. And you are causing more harm for his 2 children, because now they're going to grow up and realize you lied on their daddy. You lied. Let's get back to the tapes.
Just how I am, like, I would rather things be handled than for it to just leave the internet in a spiral. Like, it's so annoying to me, but basically, I get that my relationship with Steven seems complicated, but this man raised me my entire life. Like, my entire life. So
if he raised you your entire life, you should know him. You should know he's not on drugs. He have no addiction. And you know he's not that type of guy to end his life over nothing. So how come you don't know that?
I was born. And through that, like, I have a biological dad. I have a relationship with him. But
okay, if you do, why his pictures are not on your Instagram? Why his pictures are nowhere? Where is your biological dad? How come he's not in your life right now? How come he's not visible? Where is he? If you got a biological dad and you claiming he's in your life, how come you don't got photos of you with him? How come he's not on your social medias? You're not proud of your father? Whoever that man is, he wasn't in your life. Twitch was. Twitch was your daddy. Not that illegitimate bum of a father that you claim you have that's in your life right now, that your mom was not with. That bum was not raising you. It was Twitch that was raising you. Talking about some other fathers in your life. Nobody cares about him. The one we saw was Twitch. We saw Twitch in every photo with you. You understand? That's what we saw. We saw Twitch in every single photo. And now all of a sudden, this is what you become? Betrayal? Lying on him? Defending your mother when she's out of pocket?
Steven was my person. Steven was the person that, like, raised me. And when I address him as Steven, I know that, like, y'all know him as Twitch, but, like, that was my dad. Like, I'm not gonna address him by his stage name.
But you did, which is disrespectful.
But he literally raised me, and I don't, like, it's hurtful to see.
Stop saying hurtful. That's another part of the scam. That's another part of the play. They love saying everything is hurtful. It's hurtful. I'm receiving hate comments. Well, why are you on social media? Why are you on social media? Get off social media. Stay away. You don't belong on social media if you're not ready for criticism. Social media is all about people talking about other people, as long as it's in a non-hurtful way. As long as they're not threatening nobody's life and doing no ungodly nonsense. But if you come into the lion's den to talk, people are going to critique you too. Period.
People, like, not diminish who he was, but, like,
your mama is diminishing who he was by claiming he had an addiction. That is not how you uphold someone's legacy. People should be remembering his good times. Her book's supposed to be about the good deeds he done, the way he made people smile. That would be a book everybody would want to buy. But no, she want to be the star. She want to be the advocate for mental health. So what she's doing is she's using Twitch to say he was suffering with depression, he had a drug addiction, he had anxiety, he was sexually abused as a child. When did that happen? She's lying in order to enrich herself.
There's so many new stories, and it's like, through all the family stuff and just, like, it's just so much more complicated, and I don't even know how to explain it well, and I hope that I'm, like, gonna address everything perfectly, but it's like, this is my dad. This is not, like, a joke to me, and
if it's not a joke to you, why are you laughing and smiling? You're literally laughing and smiling. This is a serious issue. You're laughing and giggling like this is a game. This is why you don't supposed to be online talking. You shouldn't be talking. But I know your mom put you to do this. Your mom put you to do this. Shout out to Excedrin for the support. Says she kind of looks like the new boyfriend. Yeah. That's because she's most likely doing you know what. She's most likely doing you know what. And she has a boyfriend already. I'm not talking about Allison's man. I'm talking about her. That young lady is already with a young man fooling around already. And she's on social media scantily clad with another woman on her TikTok. That's right. So she's already out there doing dirt, following the footsteps of her mom. Is her mom stepping in? No. Her mom got her out there with young boys already doing the do. Yes, indeed. I already did all my research. Go to her TikTok. You'll see. It's a mess. It's a mess what she's already doing. And the mom don't care. The mom don't care. Leading her astray already.
Like, for 13 years, my parents were together.
And if they were together for 13 years, you gonna tell me your mama don't know he had an addiction? You gonna tell me she didn't know his secrets? She said she just found a box in the house with drugs. That's a lie. So that's the first time she ever been in that closet? So she never cleaned the closet before? She never organized her husband's closet? That's crazy.
For 13 years, he was the person I would go to about everything. Like, he's the person I would cry to. He's the person, like, he'd wake me up every morning. We'd get breakfast. He's the person that
But your biological father wasn't doing none of that. Your biological father wasn't there. How come he wasn't the one raising you? How come he wasn't the one doing all of that? How come he wasn't financially providing for you? He wasn't doing a damn thing. It was Twitch that was doing everything for you. And you're ungrateful. A spoiled brat who is out here tarnishing the name of your stepfather. All in the name of protecting your mom after she threw him under the bus and made harmful claims against that man's life when he can't even defend himself. Even down to his family making posts, and you got upset about that. Imagine this, guys. This young lady got upset with Twitch boss family for speaking out. Basically said, I don't want to have nothing to do with y'all. Y'all disrespected me.
See, when he came home from work, we lived in the same four walls. Like, and now I'm getting hate for him leaving. See
what she's saying? Now she's getting hate. Nobody's talking about this. Listen, I don't know why she keeps saying she's receiving hate. You see what she's doing? She's directing everything at her. She want to be the one to get the backlash rather than her mom. She's calling everybody to say something about her so that the mom can now use it in her arsenal by saying, see, my daughter lately, she been struggling with depression due to all the social media stuff. Everybody's talking about her, leaving hateful comments. You can't see the play? Playing the victim.
And I don't get it. Like, it's hurtful.
It's hurtful. You see what she's doing? It's hurtful. You can't see what she's doing? It's hurtful. Her name is Wesley.
And I guess I'm like trying to describe our relationship because I see people saying that like it's not my place because I'm not his biological daughter, but like he never made me feel like anything besides his daughter. And
what? And you lied? Your mama said that the man have a drug addiction. You said she never said that. You said your mom never said that to protect your mom. You lied. Are you going to come into the public and apologize? Are you going to come into the public and apologize for lying? Are you going to do that? Are you going to apologize for lying on the guy you claim you love. Of course not.
I mean, that I just think it speaks for who he was, and nobody's sitting up here trying to bash him. Like, he was a good person.
She don't care about him, guys. She don't care about Twitch. She never loved Twitch, just like the mom never did. This is a game to them, guys. And you brothers, man, you better be mindful of this, man. Be mindful of the type of women you deal with, man. Young lady don't care about Twitch. She's laughing and giggling. Everything is a joke. This is crazy, man.
And also, recently I've been getting a lot of comments about how I changed my Instagram username. And I never had access to my social media. He was a pretty strict parent, but like a couple months before I started getting access to it, but I was never adopted. I never had the last name Boss, and I know my siblings do, but I don't.
She said she was never adopted. That man took care of you. You forgot? You're contradicting yourself. If a man is taking care of you, you've been adopted. If a man accepts you as his own, you've been adopted. So basically what you're saying is, he didn't take care of me. That's basically what you just said right there. To say I was not adopted is to say I'm separate from Twitch. He was never really there taking care of me. When that man raised you, he assumed the role of your father. And now you undoing it?
And my last name, my legal last name isn't even what is my handle. It's just.
So why you have Boss on your handle if that's not your name? So you're riding the coattail of Twitch. That's what you're doing.
My middle name, because I don't go by Boss or my last name. So, and I never have, but that was just we were addressed as the Boss family. That's what it was. And that, I had that Instagram handle since I was a child, a toddler. And that's.
No, you had other handles too that you closed. You had other Instagrams too. I did my research. You had other Instagram pages that you closed. For whatever reason, you closed them. I got all the data and all the receipts.
It's not me. And so, yeah, I can get the hate for changing it. But, for instance, my mom never had hers as Boss. My mom's always been addressed as Allison Holker. Besides when they were, together, it'd be, the Mr. and Mrs. Boss. But they had completely separated.
Listen, to all the people talking about choppy audio, cutting this, that, just leave the live show. What the fuck you want me to do? What do you want me to do about that? Choppy audio. Okay, what do you want me to do about that? What do you want me to do? You want me to call YouTube and ask them, hey, why the audio is chopping? It's a live stream. Pay attention and listen to learn. And let's stop being dumb talking about choppy audio, this, that, and all this other dumb stuff. Stop the complaining. This is the first time you ever heard some damn choppy audio? Oh, choppy audio. No, reset your damn phone. Your phone is choppy. Your phone service is choppy. Not the show. Right? Okay, now let's get back to the show. And if you don't like my tone, you can leave. If you don't like my tone, leave. Because I'm not here to kiss nobody's ass. I'm here to deal with real talk. I'm here to expose the devil. And if you step in my way, you getting exposed too. Now, let's get back to the tapes.
Careers, and they were addressed completely separately. But yeah, when we were all together, I had siblings. We were the Boss family. That's the name that my siblings are gonna have, and that's what they're gonna carry on. But even Steven's family, his parents, they don't have the last name Boss. But basically, I don't know. I'm trying to get all my ideas together about what's appropriate to say and what's not gonna get me in trouble.
What's not gonna get me in trouble? What do you mean by what's not gonna get you in trouble? I thought you're speaking for your mom. What do you mean what's not gonna get you in trouble? So you know you're gonna get in trouble. See, she know that. You're already in trouble because you lied on Twitch. You said that your mom never said he was a drug addict. That's what you said. And we played the tape. We played the tape for the world. You see? Let me pull it back up. Let me pull back up the tape. Let me see if I got it here.
My mom never said that Steven was an addict. Let me say that. Never said that he was an addict.
I had dealt with an ex that had addiction problems, and then I realized Steven had addiction problems, and it's something that I kind of have been like, where was I involved in this? And I had to take some steps for myself to realize, like,
you heard it again.
Said that Steven was an addict. Let me say that. Never said that he was an addict.
She said her mom never said that Steven was an addict, but she did. So she lied. There are so many red flags in this video that need to be uncovered because Steven's legacy is being destroyed and there is nobody defending him because Allison don't care. She's about money. Her family don't care. They're all about making money off this man's name. They took all his money, all his wealth. Do you not know that Twitch family didn't get no money? They didn't get anything. Imagine all of the same thing happened with Kobe Bryant, man. Same thing. That woman took all Kobe Bryant's money, 400 plus millions, all his endorsement deals, any sort of, clothing, like like anything from Nike, everything goes to Vanessa. The family don't get nothing. Twitch family didn't get nothing, guys. Nothing. Nothing. All that man's hard work down the drain. You brothers, y'all better pay attention and don't get caught up like this, man. Don't get caught up like this. And I'm pretty sure Vanessa probably got a new man already, but it's in secret. Done forgot about Kobe. Got a new man already. Let's get back to the tapes, find out what's going on.
Because, I'm just trying to address things, but I'm still trying to be respectful to everybody.
You were not respectful. You were disrespectful to his family.
And I'm just so over, for instance, his family.
Wow. I'm so over, for instance, his family. Do you see the disrespect? See, when we play the tapes, a lot of y'all was like, she's saying nothing. She ain't say nothing. She ain't get to the point. She said a lot. You're just not paying attention. Basically, she's saying, I'm so over her family. I'm so over her family. Let's hear what she say.
Everyone's headlining right now. And these are big players into my life. This is big players into my siblings' life. But in my mom's life, and literally, these are all people that I've grown up with. And to see them now act different for social media, it's I don't know. And
you see what she's saying? These are the people I grew up with. I seen them, but now they're acting different for social media. Not because they're defending Twitch. Not because they're defending his honor. Not because they see that your mom is an evil witch. No. You say they're on social media just for clout. So you saying that about his mama? You disrespecting your grandma. You disrespecting his mama. Because his mama's on social media too. So basically what you're saying is that his mama ain't shit. With respect to his mama, I ain't saying that she ain't shit. My point is, this young lady is saying that about Twitch boss mama. She's basically saying that Twitch boss mama being online, the cousins being online, saying whatever they gotta say in his defense, that their words don't mean nothing. And she's disappointed in that.
Trying to be respectful, but I just think it's complicated because I speak to Steven's moms. Like my mom and her were speaking weekly at some point, and I don't know if it's still like that. Like
I don't know if it's still like that. So hold up. So you're telling me that your mom and Twitch mom was speaking weekly, but you don't know if they're speaking now? What? So you mean to tell me they're not speaking? You see that? You see that, guys? They're not speaking right now. The two families have been separated. They're beefing right now and been like that. Listen.
Me and my mom haven't talked about it, but since Steven died, I feel like I've seen his family more than when he was alive. We would only see them once or twice a year, but you guys have to understand.
You would what? You would only see his family like once or twice a year? Once or twice a year? That's crazy.
It's because they live in another state. Like,
so what if they live in another state? Y'all got money. Heck, you got people that don't even got money and they drive, they take flights, and they see their family.
And things happen. Like we literally live in another state, and it's not like we're neighbors. It's not like we could just see them whenever we wanted.
What do you mean? Y'all got the money and the resources where if one wanted to relocate and be closer to the family, y'all could do that. This just goes to show, guys, a lot of times you see people on television, social media, and you be thinking they living this fabulous life, and they don't even talk. Families don't even talk behind the scenes. Nobody see each other. Just like some of you that's viewing right now. Some of y'all got family members y'all never talk to. Y'all used to back in the day, but y'all don't talk to them today. You got your own house, you moved out of state, and you don't even visit, you don't call, you don't even look for them. That's how they were. But they were perpetrating a fraud the whole time.
And now, like, my mom's constantly making the effort so that the kids are a part of, or not the kids are a part of their, wait.
That's exactly what it is. You made a mistake. You already done messed up. Let's rewind that back so we can see what she just did. Watch what she did.
Are part of, or not the kids are a part of their, wait.
Look.
It's literally live in another state, and it's not like we're neighbors. It's not like we could just see them whenever we wanted. And now, like, my mom's constantly making the effort. So
your mom is now what? Making the effort to do what?
That the kids are a part of, or not the kids are a part.
Yes, your mom is now trying to make the effort to make the kids be a part of their life. So that means that Twitch boss kids don't even see their family side. You see that? That mean the kids don't really see the family, guys. They don't get to see the family.
Wait, I was about to mess up my words.
No, you didn't mess up your words. You said exactly what you said. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speak.
So the kids are a part of their lives. And my mom's the one making that effort. I don't make the effort, but that's just how I am. I feel disrespected by them, so I'm not going to talk to them.
Oh my goodness. Did y'all hear that? I feel disrespected by Steven Twitch Boss family, so I'm not talking to them. Right there in 4K. In 4K, her daughter disrespected Twitch Boss entire family, guys. His entire family was disrespected by this young lady. Shout out to Excedrin for the support. Says Allison already teaching his kids against his mother. Wait. Allison already teaching his kids, I guess, to be against his mother. When they find out the truth, they're going to be destroyed inside. Yeah, they're already indoctrinating them to be against be against Twitch family, against their grandmother, basically. They're teaching them this already, to hate. And it's sad because the kids are not really in their lives. The kids don't spend no time with grandma and them. They don't. But listen to what she said, guys. Listen to what she said. This is horrible.
Are part of, or not the kids are a part of their.
Listen.
Wait, I was about to mess up my words. So the kids are a part of their lives, and my mom's the one making that effort. I don't make the effort, but that's just how I am. I feel disrespected by them, so I'm not going to talk to them.
I feel disrespected by them, so I'm not going to talk to them. In 4K. I feel disrespected by them, so I'm not going to talk to them. Imagine she said that against Twitch's family. His mom, cousins, brothers, whoever. She feel disrespected. A 16-year-old who ain't paying no bills, who's living off of Twitch's money, disrespect Twitch's mother. And Allison allowed it. So again, when we do these breakdowns, we're trying to make you understand how disrespectful she is towards Twitch's mother, cousins, and everybody, including you, the viewer.
There were points where like the brothers would reach out to me, like my uncles and Connie, they'd be texting me, but I don't talk to them anymore. I feel completely disrespected.
What? Are y'all listening to this? I feel she's a selfish, spoiled brat. I feel disrespected. I'm not even talking to none of them. So she's basically saying F his family. That's what she's saying, guys. She's saying F Twitch boss family. And Allison Holker allow this, man. All of this disrespect, and this man is dead. And they put a narrative out there, a false narrative, that he's on drugs and struggling with addictions, knowing good and well that the autopsy never said anything about that man having drugs in his system. There was no alcohol in his system. There was no drugs in his system. She's a damn liar.
Gone on social media saying that blood's thicker than whatever, and that's a direct dig at me and my mom. And if you don't see me as Steven's daughter, that's cool. That's like, take it how you want. That I know for a fact that's never how he saw it. And it's literally just hurtful.
See that? So both families are beefing, guys. Both families. She's offended because Twitch boss family said blood is thicker than water. And that's the fact. It is. You're not his biological daughter, so sit down. You are not his biological daughter. You were grafted in. You ought to be thankful that man raised you, because your dusty ass father was not there for your ass. I'm just calling it straight. And I have a 16-year-old. And when she act up, she gets set in order. They could be rude. They could be something else. And this one here, she's a spoiled brat. She think like, oh, I'm offended. I don't like what the family said about blood is thicker than water. It is. That's why they came out to speak against your mom, because she lied. You are a stepchild. Know your place. Y'all remember back in the day, your mama, your grandma would tell you, stay out of grown folk business. If you see your mama or grandma or grandfather, whatever, they in the living room and they having grown folk conversation, you knew not to walk in there. And if you did, you had to say, excuse me. You had to get their attention. You didn't just walk in there and get involved. You would get dealt with. You know? So her being 16, she not even supposed to be in the conversation. She's supposed to be in her house taking care of her business, focusing on her studies, not out here being on social media talking about, oh, well, I'm addressing people, man. No, that's out of pocket. And it goes to show that Allison is not raising her, and that Allison let her do whatever she want to do, and she's rebellious. There's a lot you can learn from this. And I guarantee you, when Twitch was here, he didn't allow her to be up and down in the street. Matter of fact, I would go as far to say this young lady is up and down the street with boys now. When Twitch was there, she couldn't do that shit. He didn't play that. When Twitch was here, she was not dating. She was not with no boy. You look at her now, she got boys. She's driving around with boys. She's doing this and that. She got photos. She's all on the gram. She's all over TikTok doing X, Y, and Z. She said it in the video. Twitch was strict. He didn't allow her to be doing that. Now that he gone, she feel free.
I've seen Connie, like I saw Connie for like a birthday lunch, and Cameron's seen my siblings a couple times. We've gone brunch with him, and he plays video games with my brother. I know that. I hear them sometimes. But then D, the other brother, they've gone ice cream together. But once again, these are things like that I've slowly started to remove myself from because they don't make me feel comfortable.
Wow. They don't make me feel comfortable. Y'all seeing the truth, guys? Are y'all seeing what this family dealing with? Do you see how she's airing out the family dirty laundry? So now she's saying that she don't feel comfortable around the family. But yet, Allison is on social media acting like everybody's all lovey-dovey and all this stuff. Twitch family don't rock with her. They've been having issues, man. They took that man out, guys. They took him out, and Allison put her daughter to do damage control, and it only made matters worse. Raises more questions.
And my mom's the one making the effort and feeling like it's a need and a necessity to see them because she cares. That's like, I don't know, everyone's pushing for this narrative that my mom's not trying or the kids are being withheld from Steven's family. No. No.
Again, the kids are not seeing them, guys. Allison is withholding the children. They're not allowed to go visit grandma and them.
I've literally seen them more than when Steven was alive. But when I did see them, when Steven was around, like, it was cool. We were a family, like, but it was like...
We're a family. Now you're not. Look how it's all coming out.
We lived in different states. We saw each other for big events, like...
How you gonna tell me when Twitch was alive, you saw them less, but you saw them more when he's dead? That don't make no sense. That doesn't make no sense.
Birthdays and family reunions, gatherings, like, stuff like that. And it was... But, like, now looking back on it, like, it just seems like... I don't know. Everyone's making things such a bigger deal than it actually is. And I just don't like that the narrative is that my mom's a bad person for things that she's actively trying on, but yet they refuse to speak about it.
She is a bad person. You're just gullible. Your mom is a demon. She put out a false narrative about Twitch, and you're not addressing that. Your mom said that he has a drug addiction. She said that. She said she found items in a shoebox. This is what your mother said. She ain't have to say that. She could have left that and went to her grave knowing that. If it was true, she could have said, you know what? That man is dead. I don't want to hurt his legacy. I'm going to keep that between me and God. But no, she decided to put it in a book and air it out and brought shame to Twitch's name. And now the world is looking at him as, oh, he had a drug addiction, struggled with depression, and was touched as a child. That is why he decided to take his life. And that is the narrative the mother is putting out there so that she can be an advocate for mental health.
So, what's the point in that? Because I know that they don't see me, but that's my choice. my mom's literally pushing for the kids to be able to see them whenever they can, but you guys lie about it. So like, I don't get it.
So now you're saying that the mama is lying? That Twitch's mother is lying? No. Allison don't take the kids there. And that's abuse, because the family deserve to see the kids. Y'all punishing these kids. These kids are innocent and they in the middle of this mess. If Twitch was here, none of this nonsense would be going on. He would regulate that. Because when he was here, the kids were able to see grandma. The kids were able to travel. Y'all making excuses talking about, oh, they in a whole nother state. Don't give me no excuses, man. Y'all don't make no effort, and you are upset because you feel disrespected. You're not blood. You're not a blood relative. You see? You're not. Accept it. But at the same time, how dare you disrespect his mom? You can't do that and out of the same mouth say you got love for Twitch.
Also, with another thing, just going back, I've gotten a lot of hate comments because this is me, just a personal thing, but like, I don't have a perm. I just like, I'm sick and tired. Like, I literally, guys.
You have a perm. I don't know why you lying, because we got the photos right here. You got a perm. Stop the lying. Right? See, she wants you to believe that her hair is naturally curly. That's what she wants you to believe. It's not. You got a perm. Let's get another receipt. Let's get another receipt. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Let's see if I could do this. Because, you know, you have to get these receipts and put them out there. Because a lot of times what people do is they cap for social media. So let's bring out the receipts. So you have Exhibit A, Exhibit B. You see that? That's her. That's Twitch. You see her hair? That's her. You see that? That is not curly hair. So stop lying. You see that? That's her hair. So don't lie again about, oh, I don't got a perm.
I'm gonna take it as a compliment, but I don't. That's all. But because also, Mom, you can get mad at me, but I need everybody to go and look up when she was on Dancing with the Stars, or not Dancing with the Stars, So You Think You Can Dance, and she had curly hair. Now this girl, she gets Brazilian blowouts, so her hair's straight. Because also you have to understand, we were born in Utah. Like,
you were born in Utah, right? So this was how your hair was in Utah? I mean, stop lying. I don't know why people be capping for social media, man. Stop the lying, because you're going to be exposed.
They don't know how to take care of curly hair there, right? So over COVID, when I got all my hair cut off.
The reason why they do these hairstyles, guys, I'm going to be straight up and clear, I don't care who get mad, is so that they could look more like a woman of color with natural hair. That's why. That's where they get the look from. The look that she's going for is to try to have the look of a black woman that have natural hair. That's where that whole style come from. Her hair is not like that. Let's get back to the tape.
And it started being healthier because it was fried. But I don't want those hate comments. I'm sorry. Like, dog somebody else for it. But please, I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired. I think that's what most of my comments are, actually. But I'm sick of it.
And the thing is, people know the truth, but she's in denial. It is what it is.
That's it. I'm sick and tired. But I don't know. Like, what else is there to speak about? I'm thinking. Because with the influx of comments that I'm getting, y'all make me mad. Y'all make me so mad. What else? I can talk about the NDAs because that's a big Y'all love to argue over that. Y'all love to
Her mom is not Brazilian. Her mom is not Brazilian.
argue about the NDAs.
Now check this out, guys.
Basically, not backstory, because like that's what the whole story is, but in one day we had an open casket like viewing for Steven. We had a funeral, and then we had a wake. And my mom asked for NDAs to be signed when we were seeing Steven's body, because God forbid somebody that went to that took a photo of Steven and put it on the internet, or you know, shared it with somebody else. That's the type of things that NDAs are for. It's not so you can never talk about Steven. You can't ever talk about, you know, you grieving him. You can't post about it. That's not what it is. And for all the people saying it, I just feel like you're uneducated. I'm sorry, but like...
Wow. So we're not educated. That's basically what she's saying. We're all dumb. We don't know what an NDA is for. So you mean to tell me you guys made Twitch's mother sign an NDA so she could see her son? Because you're more concerned about her taking a photo of his body? It wasn't like it was open to the public. These were family and friends that were invited, not anybody from off the street. Why would you have them sign an NDA? That's crazy. That don't make no sense, man. I would have been pissed off. There would have been a fight at the door. There would have been a fight at the door. Matter of fact, I'm telling you, y'all would have had to call the cops. Y'all would have had to call the cops. We going to jail. Matter of fact, whoever would have said, you got to sign this, I'm punching them in the face. If I went to a funeral and it involves a family member in whom I got much love and respect for, and I get to the door and you're like, I need for you to sign this thing in order to see it, I'm punching you in the face. That's right. Like, it's disrespectful. How you gonna tell a family member? That's like, there's a party and I'm family, but I gotta go through the metal detector. I gotta be searched. I gotta strip. I gotta do all this stuff before I can get into the club. When I'm the family member, you bugging. You bugging. You disrespecting me. And they did this to Twitch mother, cousins, everybody. We got all of those receipts, but it's coming out of the horse's mouth because she's telling you. I want her to tell you, just so that you can see the magnitude of the problem.
You can't ever talk about, you know, you grieving him. You can't post about it. That's not what it is. And for all the people saying it, I just feel like you're uneducated.
So you're basically telling Twitch boss family that they're uneducated, that the public, that we're uneducated. We're just a bunch of dummies. First of all, why would you have an NDA for? Because you're concerned about a photo? Y'all disrespecting him right now, saying that the man was on drugs. You had the family to sign an NDA because you're concerned about somebody taking a damn photo when this damn demon is out there with a book saying that Twitch had a drug addiction? You don't think that's affecting his legacy? This is what she's doing and you defending that?
I'm sorry, but like, truly, I'm fed up because NDAs are so important. And if you guys don't agree, that's cool. I'm grateful for my mom making sure that everybody signed NDAs and she put up that rule.
Wow, she put up that rule, guys. The mastermind behind the NDA was Allison Holker. And the daughter agrees with it. The daughter agreed that it was a good thing to make Twitch's mother suffer. Twitch's family is VIP. They don't need no introduction. Oh, you Twitch family? Oh, come on right in. I know y'all grieving. You making them sign papers? Nah, we fighting, man. We fighting at the door. We fighting at the door. I don't care if it's a funeral. It is what it is, man. We fighting. You disrespecting the family at this point.
Also, regardless, some people didn't even sign the NDAs. And my mom was lenient because she understands at the end of the day, like...
No, some people said F that. You said some people didn't sign. Those are the people that said F your NDA. F all of that garbage. What's the point of allowing some people to sign and some people didn't sign? That don't make no sense. Why have it?
It's his family. So y'all want to disrespect her. And she's still nice. She's still kind. She's still forgiving. But you have to know, like, even when Steven was alive, people that attended our events, they would have to sign NDAs. But now, just because it's my mom...
We're not talking about no NDAs for no other events. We're talking about the funeral. Nobody signed NDAs at a funeral. The only reason for that is you're hiding something. You're hiding something. That's why she did that. Up to now, there is no public record of Allison Holker crying for tWitch. We haven't seen her shed a tear yet. I haven't seen not one teardrop from that woman, and that's very telling. It is very telling to see the fact that this woman never cried. Never cried for tWitch. Guys, if you have a woman that won't cry for you, my goodness, you in trouble.
Paper, y'all, like, it's different, you know? And it's just annoying. It's just annoying. Like, for that whole day was supposed to be beautiful.
Listen.
And instead it was less than that.
Wow.
Like, we were gonna say our goodbyes, and instead people were yelling at each other and bashing my mom. And, like, that's a day that's taken away from her, and she can't remember it as being the day that we all wanted it to be because his family was making it otherwise. And, like, when I say that this day, like, it's imprinted onto my brain, like, one, because I had to say goodbye to the person that I loved and valued, but then on top of that, I'm having to deal with seeing my mom go through so much. Like, it's a different type of hurt.
Did you hear all of that info, guys? Did you hear all of that mess? Do you know how much data is in there? We got to rewind that back. This is crazy. They were fighting at the funeral, guys. They were fighting at the funeral. This is way before all the stuff on social media now. They were fighting at Twitch's funeral.
And she can't remember it as being the day that we all wanted it to be because his family was making it otherwise. And
his family? Oh, man. She's disrespecting the family, bruh. She's saying that Twitch's family ruined the day. That's what she's basically saying. Listen.
Like, when I say that this day, like, it's imprinted onto my brain. Like, one, because I had to say goodbye to the person that I loved and valued. But then on top of that, I'm having to deal with seeing my mom go through so much. Like, it's a different type of hurt.
Listen again, guys. I'm going to rewind it back when she said they were arguing and yelling at each other.
Like, for that whole day was supposed to be beautiful. And instead it was less than that.
Wow.
Like, we were gonna say our goodbyes, and instead people were yelling at each other.
Yelling at each other, guys. So let's talk about it. At Twitch boss funeral, wake, viewing, whichever one they had, they were yelling at each other. You know why? I think they were flipping over that NDA stuff, and they were trying to figure out who murdered him. Something was going down. The family felt disrespected somehow, some way. This is crazy.
And bashing my mom, and, like...
So look what she just said. Twitch's family was bashing the mom on the day of the viewing. This is what she brought up, y'all. These are hidden gems, hidden secrets that we didn't know. We thought this secret funeral, wake, viewing was something good between family and friends. Now, come to find out, because the daughter's big mouth, what we're learning based on the tapes is that Twitch's family was going in on Allison and they were screaming and yelling at one another. So it was not this great, beautiful homegoing celebration and mourning at the same time. Instead, it was a family squat. This is a mess.
And she's still nice, she's still kind, she's still forgiving. But you have to know, like, even when Steven was alive, people that attended our events, they would have to sign NDAs. But now, just because it's my mom handing the paper, y'all, like, it's different.
I think that Twitch had a will. I'm kind of answering some of the things I see in the chat. Jamie says, so where is Twitch will? Sometimes people die and never make a will. But then again, some people die, have a will, and then because they have an evil wife, right, I guess they go around that and they get their lawyers and their attorneys and they clean up, and I mean, they just do a lot of evil, and people that were supposed to get money and property end up not getting anything. This is why you have to have the right kind of people that watch over your assets and various other paperwork that you have, because if we don't have the paperwork, you won't be able to do whatever you need in terms of a will. You need to have somebody that has the documents, have the paperwork, because they're legal and binding. But the family didn't get anything. The wife took everything. And if you can recall, she was struggling and fighting with the courts in order to get Twitch's money. If you go back to when she was struggling financially, she was struggling trying to get all of his royalties and everything. Y'all remember that? She was fighting to get his money and finally got everything she wanted. So nothing was set up for her. In other words, I don't think Twitch had anything set up for her. I don't think he did. It could have been a situation where maybe he found out she was cheating. Come on, let's talk about it. It could have been a situation, guys, where Twitch, and I talked about this in my older videos. I'm going to create a playlist for all you folks that never seen any of my old videos regarding the Twitch boss case, but I made probably damn near 40, 50 videos about this case. And we broke down everything. We covered everything. We did our research. We went to the hotel. We did this and that and all this other stuff. And we found a lot of different information. But it could be a situation where Twitch may have allegedly found out that Allison was cheating on him with the new guy that she's with and was about to air her out, possibly get a divorce, possibly went to see who this guy is, probably went to confront him, and one thing led to another and he was killed. And once that happened, it was a mess, and maybe they said, you know what? Let's try to make it look like he did himself in. That way we could get away, live happily ever after. Why? Because if you think about this, nothing was set up for her in terms of finances. She had to go to court in order to get the money, in order to do this, in order to do that. If you're a wife, shouldn't everything be set up for you? Shouldn't everything be set? Nothing was set because maybe Twitch had her as a beneficiary for something and probably took her off. Probably said, oh no, I see what you're doing. You're doing dirt. And it led to a big mess. And it led to him getting killed. And the story was covered up. There's a lot of Fatal Attraction stories out here, man.
You know? And it's just annoying. It's just annoying. Like, for that whole day was supposed to be beautiful. And instead it was...
Listen.
Less than that.
It was less than that. It was supposed to be a beautiful day according to the daughter. This is inside exclusive details, guys. This is exclusive news. The daughter is saying it was supposed to be a beautiful day, but it was what?
Like, we were gonna say our goodbyes, and instead people were yelling at each other and bashing my mom, and like, that's a day that's taken away from her, and she can't remember it as being the day that we all wanted it to be because his family was making it otherwise. And like, when I say that this day, like, it's imprinted onto my brain,
Wow.
Like, one, because I had to say goodbye to the person that I loved and valued. But then on top of that, I'm having to deal with seeing my mom go through so much. Like, it's a different type of hurt, because these are people that we're supposed to love and value, and yet they're constantly doing things that make me see them as, like, less.
Oh, man, yo. She just disrespected Twitch mom, cousins, family, loved ones. She see them as less, guys. Are y'all getting this? Because of whatever issues they got with the mom, the daughter's like, look, to hell with y'all. I see y'all as less to me. You're beneath me. I told you when we do these breakdowns, we break these videos down to the smallest molecule so you can get the full details of what's going on. This is crazy. She see herself higher than Twitch boss family. She looked down on them as though they nobodies.
Like, they're the ones impacting that image. And
she's blaming Twitch's mama, guys, claiming that his family is destroying Twitch's image, not her mother. This is what she just did.
But they're also the ones taking onto social media. So I just don't get it.
Listen, they're coming on social media because your mama said that Twitch have an addiction. You don't think that's wrong? You don't think it's wrong that your mama made a book throwing your stepdad under the bus? You don't think that's wrong? Nobody needs to know that. That is like, let's say hypothetically, Twitch boss was gay. Let's just say he was gay. And he had a diary or some sort of journal book or some whatever where he put to my lover X, Y, and Z, and she found this book with a photo. Do you think it's smart to put that out? Do you think it's smart to tell the world, you know, Twitch boss had a lover? That's not smart. Don't do that. It's nobody's business. Let that man rest in peace. Take that to the grave. Leave it alone. If she would have come out and say, yeah, this is his lover, this is his book, that is wrong, man. You did that to destroy him. You didn't do that to make him look good. So for her to come out and say that that man had a drug addiction, she did not do that because she loved him. She did that to destroy his legacy. But yet this spoiled brat don't see that. She's looking at it as Twitch boss family is at fault and they're bashing her mother. So she's here to defend them.
Because my mom's been respectful. My mom's kept her P's and Q's. And
your mom have not been respectful. She disrespected Twitch.
I'm just not. This is like built up of 2 years worth of stuff.
And shout out to everybody in the live chat. Let's get these likes to 1,000. It's very important. With the amount of people on the show right now, it is very important that we get these likes to 1,000. Do me a favor, please. Click the like button. We need this video to be pushed into the algorithm so more people come on over here so they could get this truth. So do me a favor and hit the like button.
And like, oh my gosh. Literally, oh my gosh. I just can't. But with that whole NDA stuff, y'all can see it however you want to, but I just think it's beyond unnecessary because an NDA is required. It's a necessity. And it's important because it's just a day like that is so vulnerable.
So you're basically saying you don't trust his own family. To have an NDA for Twitch's family. I mean, think about this. Did you have to sign an NDA? Wesley, did you have to sign an NDA? I'm sure you didn't have to sign it. So whoever have to sign it are people normally that they don't trust. Right? Whoever have to sign an NDA is normally the people they don't trust. We know she didn't sign it. We know Allison didn't have to sign it. We know her family didn't have to sign it, but Twitch family had to sign it. Twitch's friends had to sign it. Why? Because they don't trust them. So all of this nonsense you're talking about, prove one thing. Your side of the family don't trust Twitch side of the family, and that's that.
So sentimental, and if you guys can't put yourself in the shoes to be somebody that's responsible for not making sure that something like a photo of Steven or those emotional conversations don't get leaked, you just have to put yourself in somebody else's shoes.
But your mother leaked the contents of a shoebox, you hypocrite. Your mama came into the public to tell the world that she found a shoebox with mushrooms and drugs and how your stepdaddy had an addiction. She leaked that. What about that? You're more worried about a photo rather than his reputation and his legacy being destroyed?
I just think that's important. And because this is all through his screen, I just feel like people aren't doing that. And, it's beyond me. But who knows? What else? I've also got comments because, how do I explain this? Connie and my mom, very cordial. I don't know. I get that she's always gonna side with her sons and stuff, but she's very nice to my mom. My mom is very nice to her. Like I said, they were talking weekly. My mom sends photos of the kids and what we're doing, and I mean, it's just so confusing because she just doesn't say when things are lies that are on her page, instead she'll be hearting things or stuff like that, which is okay. But
so you're a monitoring spirit. You're saying she'll be hearting things that are lies? So y'all monitoring her to see what she do. Wow.
A big thing is people claiming, or I don't know where it started, but I'm constantly getting comments being your mom didn't let Connie see the body for 3 weeks and something like that. But it's everybody who wanted to see the body had access to that information. My mom didn't want to. My mom, she stayed out of that. My mom didn't want anything to do because that's a traumatizing thing. And so somebody else had that information to go and see Steven's body from after he died until he was they fixed up how he looked and stuff. But until that point, I remember conversations being had of Connie asking about it, but then everybody, literally everybody, being advising against it because that's your son, you might not want to go see him. But with that all being said, she could have completely on her own terms gone and seen him. My mom wasn't withholding information. That's
she's doing damage control for the mom, guys. Twitch's mother wasn't allowed to see the body in 3 weeks, guys. In 3 weeks, she couldn't see her own son. For 3 weeks, the mom struggled in pain, mourning the loss. And then on top of that, she had to sign NDAs. Think about that, man. At her age, and y'all treating the mom like that when she's already going through enough pain, Y'all trying to take out the mom too. I'm just like, I'm disappointed with Twitch's family in terms of the men. I think that you guys could have did a better job in standing up for Twitch. I think that, and I said this many times in my videos, respectfully, I feel that you guys let them down, man. Y'all made this go on too long, man. This disrespect. Nah, man. I don't know if y'all signed something that kept y'all quiet, or if you were paid some money. I don't know what it was, but to let this disrespect go on this long, and none of y'all doing nothing about it, man. Y'all just letting this woman just trash this man's name and embarrass the family. It doesn't make sense. Allison still haven't fulfilled her promise of making, she said she was gonna do something special for all the fans. She still haven't done it yet. She said she was gonna do something for the public so that the public can pay their respects to Twitch. Look at all these years that passed by and she still ain't do it. She still did not do it. She let all the fans down. She don't care about you folks. You fans of Twitch, Allison don't care about you. She care about herself. All she's worried about is her money. She don't care about you. With all the love and respect you have for Twitch, you weren't allowed to mourn. You had real people out there, real people that were real fans of Twitch that actually cried. They actually cried when they heard that man pass away. Real people. And when he passed away and they heard about the funeral, they all wanted to go. Everybody wanted to go, remember? And Allison said, nope, this is going to be a private funeral. And everybody was upset. And she said, oh, what I'm going to do is we're going to have this private thing for the friends and families. And what we're going to do again after that is we're going to have an event for the fans so that the fans can mourn. They can come through. They could give flowers, art, balloons, whatever they got. And it'll be very great. We'll have some on the big screen. This is all the things she was promising. She didn't deliver. She lied. Brushed it under the rug and said, F all of Twitch boss fans. That's basically what she did, guys. That's basically what she did.
But she's not going to speak out against it, so I don't know. I don't know. Also, going back to everybody that's like trying to get a headline right now.
Back to everybody that's trying to get a headline right now. In other words, everybody's doing videos. Everybody that's trying to get a breaking news story. She's basically disrespecting all of us.
I guess it's hurtful because y'all were considered Steven's friends, and I'm not trying to be too direct because it's literally a whole conglomerate of people, but I mean, all the posts and stuff and all the like the long captions and whatever, she's
disrespecting now Twitch boss friends and family to their faces. Look what she's doing.
One, as his kid, I'm seeing this, like, y'all are throwing direct blows at my mom and trying to make it seem like their relationship was something that it's not. But at the same time, like, you can call yourself Steven's friend, I guess. But if you knew Steven and my mom's relationship, like, you think that would be okay with him? I don't know. Like, I don't know. A lot of these people are on their high horse, and I genuinely, like, oh my gosh. Literally, like, this is what you guys don't understand, is my mom is so nice when it comes to this social media stuff. Me personally, I'm on a live. I'm talking about it. Like, You
see what she's basically saying? In other words, her mom is on the humble side, not speaking, just staying quiet, being, just quiet. She said with her, oh, I'm talking about it. I'm going to say something. So she's upset with all of Steve's friends, family, making Instagram posts.
I'm so annoyed. And like, you guys can call yourself Steven's friends or say that you were in his life to whatever degree. Me and my mom, like, we lived with him. We saw him every day.
So, if you saw him every day, how come you didn't see the addiction? If you saw him every day, how come y'all didn't see depression? If you saw Twitch every day, y'all should know him. If Allison is his wife, how come she didn't see addiction? How come she didn't see depression? And how come she didn't do nothing to help him if she was with him every day? Just because you with him every day doesn't mean you know him more than his friends and family. How dare you say, because you're with him every day, you know him more than us and we grew up with him? You got to be crazy. But this is the arrogance of people.
And a lot of these people speaking out now weren't even around.
Wow.
Barely. I don't even really remember you. I can't put a name to a face, but I know your name. Like, that's the type of separation we had. Like, that's how not around you were.
Wow.
And I don't know. It's
yo, this is what she's doing? This is crazy. She's basically saying y'all wasn't even around. I don't even know y'all. Y'all ain't nothing to me.
just so, like, all these people, for what? But it's just, I don't know. Because also, at one point in my life, a lot of these people speaking out, I'd be like, oh, like, that's my uncle, that's my aunt. Now, I don't care. Like, you're weird. Like,
oh, man. Now you're weird. Oh, this person speaking out? Oh, I looked at that person as my uncle, my this, my that. But now, you're weird. Y'all not seeing this? Y'all not seeing how she's airing out the family dirty laundry? The fact that they were beefing and fighting the whole time? That's so disrespectful. Look what she said, guys. Look.
I don't even really remember you. I can't put a name to a face, but I know your name. Like, that's the type of separation we had. Like, that's how not around you were. And I don't know. It's just so, like, all these people, for what? But it's just, I don't know. Because also, at one point in my life, a lot of these people speaking out, I'd be like, oh, like, that's my uncle, that's my aunt. Now, I don't care. Like, you're weird. Like, I don't speak to any of them anymore.
I don't speak to any of them anymore, guys. Do you see how it's all coming out? If she don't speak to them anymore, Allison don't speak to them anymore.
And it's just disappointing, honestly, because for them to be like, oh, one, my mom gets called a murderer. They say that she's money hungry. They say that she...
Notice what she just said, guys. Her mom, they call her a murderer. Where do you think she's getting that from? Where do you think they're getting that from? They watch my videos, guys, because I'm the one who said that. I'm the one who said that Allison allegedly had something to do with the death of Steven Twitch Boss. That's me. So that young lady watched my content. That's why she just said that. Listen.
I don't speak to any of them anymore. And it's just disappointing, honestly, because for them to be like, oh, one, my mom gets called a murderer. They say that she's money hungry. They say that she needs more fame. My mom doesn't, like, that's not how my mom is. But I trust me when I say my mom is good. Like, she doesn't need that. And
your mom is money hungry. She was after Steven's money right after he died. And she clout chased off of him. And she want to be the star now.
It's just disappointing because the people that Steven was truly closest to, the people he held in regards to being his best friends, we talk to every week. The holidays just happened. I've seen all the people that I care about and need to see. So if you weren't seen, it's probably because you're like, in some ways, like you don't deserve to have us around.
Wow. What
you talking about, Will?
That's crazy. Based on this video, guys, it is clear that Allison's side of the family do not talk with tWitch side of the family anymore.
And my mom's made her efforts. She's tried for as long as she could. But this is the kind of turning point where it's like, this stops. Like, it's beyond just like trying to maintain a relationship now. It's like, y'all burn bridges. And, literally,
Do you see? It don't make no sense to try to maintain a relationship now. So when you see the cousins and everybody coming out speaking, Allison ain't listening to them because she don't like none of them. She don't like none of them. She never did. She never did, guys. She never respected Twitch's mother. None of them. It's all coming out. Her true colors are clear, bro. Everything is out there now. And it's sad. This is just wicked.
it's okay. What else? I think right now, everyone's bashing my mom for, also, my mom never said that Steven was an addict. Let me say that. Never said that he was an addict. But if y'all want to take a headline for a news article and turn that into being the thing that you're paying attention to most, that's literally on you, right? But in our house, how he ran things, like, I'm his kid. He was trying to like teach me. And
notice she said that her mom never said that he was an addict. And how if y'all want to take a news article or whatever and run with that, then that's your problem. We didn't take a news article. We took her words because that's what she said.
My mom never said that Steven was an addict. Let me say that. Never said that he was an addict.
I had dealt with an ex that had addiction problems, and then I realized Steven had addiction problems. And
I realized what? Steven had addiction problems. How could she come out in the public on People magazine and say that Steven had addiction problems? Do you think that's right? So the daughter lied. The daughter lied for her mother. They always say the apple don't fall too far from the tree. Birds of a feather flock together. Like father, like son. Right? Like mother, like daughter. Same thing. She's just like her mama. Just like her mama. Same way. Wicked.
Educate, like, obviously, like, be that fatherly role, right? So he'd be open and vulnerable about him smoking weed. Also, my mom's not calling him a terrible person for smoking weed.
Now, why are you bringing up anything about weed? Are y'all seeing this? Just airing out the dirty laundry. Why are you even bringing up weed now? You see this?
Like, guys, let's get it together. But when you have 2 years after somebody committed suicide, to sit here and question every interaction you had, every single thing they did, obviously my mom's like, maybe I should have paid more attention to him smoking a lot of weed. Maybe that was a sign. That's not my mom saying that he's a terrible person. And if people if they're gonna stop being fans of him over my mom saying that he smoked weed.
Nobody never said they stopped being fans over him. Nobody never said they're gonna stop being his fans. They're not no fans of your mother because she's evil.
You weren't a fan. Like, that's all. My mom, like, she's not like, oh my gosh, he's awful, he smoked weed. That's not the narrative. That's not what my mom said. And
why are they even telling anybody any of these things? It don't make no sense. Like, they just airing things out, saying this, saying that. They just putting lies out there.
And I don't know. Guys, like, oh my gosh. These were open conversations, but like Steven was so ashamed about how much he smoked weed, where he would go and like smoke weed behind our pool house.
Do you see what she's doing? She's doing the same thing like the mom, guys. She said that Twitch was so ashamed while smoking weed. Are y'all seeing? She's doing she's doing the same thing like the mom. Why would someone be so ashamed of smoking weed that they would go behind a house and be ashamed? What is she talking about? She's doing the same thing like the mom. By saying that Twitch was ashamed, that's why he had an addiction. She's doing the same thing. She's playing the same role like the mom. Now she's saying he was ashamed while smoking weed, he would go behind the house.
Like, but he would talk about it. So it wasn't something that was like a red flag at that time.
A red flag at that time. Are you seeing that now? In other words, he was smoking weed at that time. We didn't see it as a red flag, but now we realize he was on drugs. She's contradicting herself, telling on her mom, putting a new narrative together. This is one big mess.
And even like him going on an ayahuasca, is that how you say it? Ayahuasca? I don't know. But I know that it was a big deal to him because it brought up a lot for him. And I think also another thing that's a big part of Steven's story, and I don't even know if my mom touches on it in her book. Like, I briefly talked to my mom about the book, but I don't know everything, and I haven't read it yet. But
she haven't even read the book. She's promoting her mother's book, didn't even read the book. Now, you know that's a problem. When you are the daughter of the mother and didn't even read your own mother's book. So why the hell we need to read it? So you didn't even read your own mother's book. That is like I produced an album and my kids didn't even listen to my music. So did any of y'all listen to my music? No.
A big part of Steven's story that a lot of people don't know is Steven's stepdad committed suicide. And that's something that stayed with him his entire life. He would talk about how much it impacted him. And
do you see how she's pushing a narrative that he self-deleted? Do you see how she's pushing that and saying that will always stay with him? Are you seeing that? They don't got no love for that man, y'all.
I think it was hurtful when he left because now I'm in the same position that he was in.
You're saying it's hurtful when he left. So what you're saying is that he's selfish. So you're believing a lie. You really believe that he took his life? You don't really know that man if you believe that. If you believe that he took his life, you don't know Twitch. Because if he was really a loving man, if he was really a dad to you, if he was really a husband to your mom and a provider and did things for the world, why would you believe such a narrative? You believe exactly what the news told you? You believe that? It just goes to show you, I never really loved that man. You know what I'm saying? This is why you have certain celebrities that come out now. There have even been videos of this where certain celebrities came out and they said, look, if you ever find me in a hotel dead and the news media is saying I killed myself, that's a lie. That's a lie. I did not. But you have people that do commit those acts, but for the most part, a lot of these stories that we hear where people delete themselves, they're lies, man. Those are all lies. That's how they get rid of people. They kill them, blood sacrifices, a love, fatal attraction story, a hit, whatever the situation is, and they got to get you out of the way. And then they just call it, oh, he killed himself. He was a weak-minded person. Because think about this, guys. If Twitch self-deleted, that would make him a weak person. Weak. Not a strong man. A weak, selfish man that didn't love his kids. So if we judge his lifestyle, he was always there for his kids. He loved people. He loved his fans. He always stopped to talk to people. So we know he wasn't weak. He was in the gym. He worked out. He trained. I mean, you're doing all of that dancing stuff, you're going to be fit. So there's no way he's on drugs. That would interfere with his dance routine. You can't be on drugs and popping pills and be talented and doing all of that stuff. You can't be doing that. He would have had all sorts of issues health-wise. Because all of that dancing and all that stuff requires energy. You got to have energy. If you don't got no energy, you'll start breathing heavy, right? You'll have heart problems. Who they think? They think we stupid, bro. They really think we dumb. Like we're just not smart. Oh, he had an addiction problem. No, he did not. You're a liar.
And my mom and Connie alike, they're widows from suicide. And I just think a little bit of love and grace goes a long way. I know
Listen to what she just said before that escape. Listen to this.
His entire life, he would talk about how much it impacted him. And I think it was hurtful when he left because now I'm in the same position that he was in. And my mom and Connie alike, they're widows from suicide. And
you see what she just said? They're widows from the same type of thing.
I just think a little bit of love and grace goes a long way. I know my mom says it, but like, that's a big thing. And that's like a childhood trauma that, take it from me, like the person that's in the same situation that Steven was in, it's a big deal. And I have so much empathy for him because of it. But like, I'm realizing how much he went through and how much like.
What did he go through? What? You don't know. You're saying the same thing like your mom. You're a parrot. You're 16 years old. What do you mean what he went through? You just started perming your hair. You don't know what you're talking about.
It's important to reach out and get your resources and go to therapy. And for years, Steven was doing that. And I don't know really like how healed he was in his own journey, but like, that's a big deal. And
it's like she's a narcissist just like her mom, guys. I didn't know narcissists beget narcissists, man. The mother got the daughter like this, man. The mother.
Like, I don't know. Suicide's a whole, it's unfortunate. Like it sucks. But I mean, also, I just feel like all of this drama is unnecessary because frankly, at the end of the day, regardless of what's tit for tat back and forth, we're never going to get Steven back. He made a choice, and that's really unfortunate.
He made a choice. No, he didn't make a choice. Somebody else made a choice to take him out because Steven Twitch Boss was murdered. He never took his life. That's a lie. I said Steven Twitch Boss was murdered. He was murdered. Do you understand? Twitch was murdered. He didn't take his life. That's the narrative they want us to believe. That man had too much things going for himself to do such a thing. It doesn't matter what's going on in life, man. Life is too sweet to check out. A person that want to check out is a person that's at rock bottom. They're battling all sorts of demons. They don't see no hope for living. Twitch had a good life. Resources, friends, fans, love, support. He had it all. He had it all. Everybody knew him. All sorts of celebrities knew him. And you want me to believe that on the day after his anniversary, he decides, you know what? I want to check out. I don't want to be here no more. You want me to believe that? No.
And like, I'm gonna think about it for the rest of my life, but he committed suicide. And
notice that she's laughing, guys. She's mocking. She's mocking Twitch. Oh, he committed this. He committed that. Ha ha ha. Grin on my face. She's just rubbing it in. She's programmed, a robot, an NPC. This is crazy, man. To think that that man is spinning in his grave. All that work, all that wealth, generational wealth was handed over to Allison. All that work that man did, man, to earn was handed over. And I guarantee you, nothing is set aside for the kids. Did you get that part? Nothing is set aside for the children, guys. Nothing. Listen. Nothing is set aside for them kids, man. That money is just for her to squander. Them kids ain't getting nothing. And this is why you fans of Twitch, y'all got to say something, man. Y'all got to share these videos, talk about this issue, raise awareness, do your part. Don't buy her book. Boycott that book, petition that book, voice your thoughts on social media, share your thoughts, share what you feel. Speak your truth. Make a quick 3-minute video, 5-minute video about what do you think? Do you think that Twitch took his life? Make a video about it. You'd be surprised how many people watch your video. You'd be surprised how many people come to your comment section who will share your same sentiments about that. Because if you don't say anything, man, the machine, the power structure, their job is to promote her book. People Magazine, all of those companies, those corporations, all they care about is profits. That's all they care about. They don't care about Twitch legacy. And let's not make no mistake, man. Twitch is a black man. And at the end of the day, they don't even care what they do to his legacy, man. So somebody got to protect his legacy. Somebody got to speak up for that man. Somebody got to say something positive because there's too much negative out here. There's too much negative thoughts. There's too much negative allegations about drugs and addictions and depression. And they're even saying that abuse as a child. All this type of stuff. They're trying to make this man out to be some freak show. Like he just was a walk-in problem. And she's doing all of this in order to enrich herself. You understand? It's not cool, man. It is not cool when a man's public image and his legacy is just looked down on now. So now we're going to look at Twitch. Oh, he has an addiction. He's a weak man. He took his life. He's such a weak man, full of depression and anxiety, such a loser. That's how people looking at him. Think about all the kids that looked up to him. He was a hero. He was a mentor. He was somebody that a lot of the youth looked up to. The youth wanted to dance because of him. He made them want to dance. Rather than going out getting guns and drugs, He made the youth rather dance. Is Allison trying to uphold that legacy? No, because she got a new man. So being that she have a new man, she have to separate herself from him by destroying his legacy. That's her mission right now.
That's something we're never gonna be able to bring him back. And to just not, for people to be so disrespectful after his passing.
Your mother is the one being disrespectful, and you disrespecting his mother and his family. You're worried about people on social media, but you're not concerned about the disrespect your mother done?
It's like, how do you maintain like the balance of loving somebody and then also like trying to move forward and like be peaceful? Like, it's like how you guys see everything isn't what it actually is. And while I'm talking about people, actually, there's this one person I really don't like. And
she just said there's this one person I really don't like. Now, I need to know who this person is, and I need to know who their social media is. I need all this information. Send it to my Instagram at Ringo TV Raw. Let's let her talk about it. She just said this is a person that I really don't like.
His name's Nelson Diaz.
Nelson Diaz. Find Nelson Diaz and send me his info. Send me his social media, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, whoever that is. Send me the info. I need to find out what he's saying, because whoever this is, he got key information that pissed her off.
But I just want to let everybody know the type of people that are on Steven's family side. Like, Nelson, I know you were getting sued for you were getting sued. It was a lawsuit by Steven. Like, Nelson used to be Steven's and my mom's manager. And, like, literally, the lawsuit never ended. You are getting sued. And yet, you have such a big mouth on social media, and you're getting out of your lane. Like, you are.
You are a 16-year-old spoiled brat talking about somebody else is getting out of their lane. What? Yo. You're talking about lawsuits and all this other stuff. She's talking real heavy for a 16-year-old. That's nasty work right there. Again, I need to know what his social media is. Somebody send me his social media. I will do more videos on who that is, this manager or whatever the case is. I need his social media. Just send it to my Instagram. Again, follow instructions. Send it to my Instagram at Ringo TV Raw. Not in the comment section. Not in any comment section. Don't put no links, none of that. To me. So that I could deal with the issues. Now, let's rewind that back. Let's hear her disrespect.
And his name's Nelson Diaz. But I just want to let everybody know the type of people that are on Steven's family side. Like,
see, she has a beef with Steven Twitch Boss family, guys. She don't like them.
Nelson, I know you were getting sued for you were getting sued. It was a lawsuit.
Wow.
By Steven. Like, Nelson used to be Steven's and my mom's manager.
Notice how she's all in the business.
And, like, literally, the lawsuit never ended. You are getting sued. And yet, you have such a big mouth on social media, and you're getting out of your lane. Like,
you're telling a grown adult that they're running their big mouth? And notice, Allison don't tell her nothing.
You are. And a lot of people are. And
a lot of people are. So not only is she talking about that guy, but she's talking about other people from Twitch's family that are running their big mouths on social media.
To be a kid that's such an observer, who was always around, who literally, like, I looked up to Steven. I was his, like, little sidekick. I listen to everything. I pay attention to everything, and I get that I'm just a kid. Y'all can take that and call me childish or immature in whatever degree you want. But I'm also just like, I've always been around. I pay attention to everything. I have my own opinions about everything. Literally none of this is navigated by my mom. I've always been raised to be like independent. And so when I'm saying that I don't like somebody, I'm saying that I actually don't like you because of the things that you've done to me.
Now that's called hate. You see that? So let me get this straight. She's allowed to express her hate for that guy. But if somebody leave comments, she keeps saying, oh, everybody's keep leaving me these hate comments. Y'all don't see this? She literally said, I don't like that person. I hate him. And she's allowed to do that. It's crazy.
So, take that as you want, but I don't know. I've lost a lot of respect for people. And
she lost a lot of respect for people, including Twitch's mother.
And I think that, I don't know. I try to be peaceful, but I know at the end of the day I'm not. But what else is there? Like, I feel like there's, I feel like that's a lot of things that get talked about mostly because I'm not trying to start any fires.
You already started a whole forest fire already. You started a whole, you started a whole whirlwind of a fire all over social media already. You done messed up big time. Your mom gonna be pissed because with what you've done, you open a heck of a can of worms. And now your mama gonna have to answer for all of this. Because once these videos start circulating, you're going to have a lot of other creators who are going to be making videos off of your page. And also to all the creators, let me make this very clear. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. To all the YouTubers, everybody out there that do videos, right? Let me see if I can do this real quick. This is her Instagram. That's right. That's her Instagram handle right there. Right? And that's where you'll be able to find the video that I'm reviewing. Right? So to all the creators, get to work. Do what y'all got to do. It is what it is. Do y'all YouTube thing. And it is what it is. But let's get back to the tape.
I'm not trying to put out more information that there needs to be. But for simply the stuff that keeps going in circles and people keep arguing about and that are literally headlines right now, like, y'all don't know what you're talking about.
Wow.
You really don't. And
so we adults don't know what we're talking about. We adults are just dumb. We're slow. We don't know what's going on. We don't know any better. You're smarter than us. You're 16 years old. You don't pay no rent, no bills, nothing. You live off of Twitch's money, but we don't know nothing. When your mom is out here destroying his legacy.
I don't know. It's unfortunate. Like, literally, on top of losing the person I valued most in my life.
You don't value Twitch. You value the new man your mom is with. If you value Twitch, you would tell your mom not to publish that evil information in a book. Don't do no interviews with people. You would have been on her case about that. The same way you're on social media, going live, being outspoken, being a spoiled brat, you would have been telling your mama, don't do that because you're disrespecting my stepdaddy. You understand? But you ain't do that because you don't care.
I have to sit back and for the rest of my life.
Don't even say it for the rest of your life because we all know that you really don't care about Twitch.
Be known. How do I explain this? Like, I'm not trying to, like, I'm not a person to sit up here and cry. I'm not one to be here and get emotional.
Well, you're not going to cry because your mama didn't even cry for Twitch. She ain't shed not one tear since he died. Not one.
But, like, y'all could not just leave somebody passing away and leave the family alone.
You're talking about leave the family alone? You're on social media. Sorry. You're on social media, we're going to talk about you. Especially if you're out of pocket. If you out of pocket and you on social media, we talking. That is what makes social media social media.
Like, oh my gosh, you guys just have to add to it. For what?
Because you're talking. Just like you made that live stream. You think you're going to do a live stream on Instagram and nobody's going to talk about it? You're adding fuel to the fire. We're going to talk about it. And trust and believe, your face is going to be plastered all over social media, TikTok, everywhere. And it's going to drive you nuts because you're going to be like, why is everybody talking about me? Well, you went live and you had an opinion. And being that your mama disrespected Twitch, everybody is now talking about you. Come on now.
Like, I don't know. And it's disappointing because, like, if all of you say that you held Steven in such a high regard, like, this is not the type of family dynamic we had. And whatever y'all want to push on social media, like, I'm going to grow up seeing it. Like, my siblings are going to grow up seeing it.
And his kids will grow up seeing your mom say he had an addiction. What about that, hypocrite? What about that? You're selfish. You're concerned with your own image and your own worries. You're not concerned about his legacy or his image. Your mom said she found drugs. What about that? She ain't have to put that out. She didn't care about his children. Did you tell her that? Hypocrite?
And also, they're going to have to form their own opinion of who their dad was. And we only speak about him in such a beautiful light.
No, your mom didn't speak about him in a beautiful light. She said that she found mushrooms, pills, and various other drugs and how he had an addiction. That's what your mama did. That's not in a good light. She did that to throw dirt on his name.
I loved him. I have nothing negative to say about him besides I think that he made a unfortunate decision.
Unfortunate decision? So you believe that he took his life. You believe that. You really believe that. That just goes to show you never knew him. If you knew him, you would know he would have never did that. Why would he do that if he had love for you? If Twitch had love for you, love for his kids, why would he do that? Use your brain. You're 16. You're supposed to know better. You're supposed to know better. It makes no sense.
And like, it's unexplainable, like, but I wouldn't want to do that to my siblings. I wouldn't want to let people sit up here and talk about them.
What is this person in here talking about? What y'all? What? Who this person? What? Y'all? Anytime somebody come into a comment section talk about y'all, about what? Y'all couldn't give Twitch family true closure either? Y'all? Who you talking about, y'all? What do you mean by y'all? Come on in the classroom and have this conversation. Let's get talking now. What do you mean by y'all? Cocoa. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Where you at? What do you mean y'all didn't give him closure? Y'all. Where you at? Come on in the live chat. Let's have the conversation. You said y'all didn't give him closure, the family closure. Here's the thing, guys. When you come on social media and you are a public figure, your life is on social media. What do you mean we are not giving the family closure? We don't have nothing to do with that. Their closure is on them. Social media is a whole world. That's like you're in the real world, right? Somebody died and we're all talking about it. What do you mean giving them closure? They don't know that I'm talking. And why would they be on social media watching me? I don't affect nobody's closure. That's your problems. All the problems you got going on in your life is your problems, not mine. Somebody named 7 says, Ringo, a comment was left in here saying You are wrong about Allison. I don't care. I don't care about anybody saying that I'm wrong. I don't care about that. I provided nothing but facts and evidence to substantiate all my points. Allison is of the devil. You know what I'm saying? She's of the devil, period. There's no other way around it. That woman don't love him. She went out there and got herself a new man. And basically, she don't care. She don't care about what's going on. I don't know if this is... Where is that picture? Let me see if I could do this real quick. I'm looking for something. Hold on. Is this it? Yeah. This is it. This is Allison, guys. Come on now. Look at how she look, guys. Does she look like she's hurting? Does she look like she's heartbroken over Twitch? No. She got a new man. Do you understand? A new man, and most likely, allegedly, was cheating on Twitch the whole time. That's what's going on. Look at her face. That is the face of a woman that known that guy for a long time and is so happy she can now smile because Twitch is dead. That's what's going on. You know what I mean? Anybody that supports Allison at this point is of the devil. Period. Let's get back to the tape. We almost done. Almost done. Got about a couple of minutes more.
Talk about their dad. Because, bruh, I'm not about to sit here and cry, but don't even play.
Why do all 16-year-olds call everybody bruh? My daughter do that mess. She do the same type of crap, bruh. Like, is that like the norm now?
Because if I cry, I'm going to be so disappointed in myself. But
why would you be disappointed in yourself and crying? Did you hear that? She said, if I cry, I would be so disappointed in myself. And that's exactly how your mama think. That's why she never cried for Twitch. Because it would disappoint her to cry. That's crazy.
Here's the thing. My siblings, they're strong kids. And my mom's raising them to be so strong. Like, I'm already my own person, but I've been this way. They're growing up with one parent. And to see that one parent get torn down.
What do you mean growing up with one parent? I thought she got a new man. You know she got a new man. What do you mean growing up with one parent? Is the new guy stepping up the plate to be a stepdaddy to those kids? Or is that just some side guy she messing with? Come on now. Because Twitch stepped up to the plate to be your stepdaddy. So the new man that she got right now, did he step up to the plate to be a stepdaddy yet? To them two kids? How come you ain't talking about that?
It's crazy. I don't get it because my mom is all we have. We have other family, we have other people we can go to, but through this, my mom's been our rock. So just know that that's the type of person you're tearing down, who's been peaceful, who's kept things off of social media, and
kept things off social media, but your mom put on social media that Twitch has an addiction to drugs. That's what she did, to sell books. What do you think about that? You think that's cool? That information was never in the public. She made that up, and that's why the family came after her, because the family know that Twitch is not on drugs. They know that already. So to hear that come from Allison, it pisses them off. And I think that she did that to spite the family. I believe that Miss Holker put that information out there because she wanted to enrage Twitch's mom, cousins, all of them, because she's pissed at them. So she figured if I could do this, it'll rile them up. It'll get them angry.
I don't know. I just like, I'm a very protective person at heart. Like the people I hold close to me, like you're close to me.
That's why you're protecting your mom and not Twitch, because you uphold your mom more than Twitch. When he was the one that provided for your ungrateful ass. The only reason why you were probably able to attend certain schools, live in certain neighborhoods, drive certain cars is because of Twitch. A lot of these entitled kids be having a certain lifestyle provided for them, and they be literally disrespecting the hand that feed them. It's disgusting.
My siblings, like, that's not a joke. And my brother's getting to the age where he's able to realize things. He's a smart kid. Like, he's going to end up making these choices for himself. And I just don't want, like, social media battles to infringe on how they see their dad or how they see their mom. Because, like, I get that I'm not being attacked at the situation, like I'm the kid, whatever, but like they need their mom, and they already lost one parent. Like,
you see what she's doing there? Y'all don't see what she's doing? Y'all don't see what she's doing? She's basically saying that you guys on social media is pushing Allison over the edge. She already lost one parent. We don't want to lose another one. Y'all don't see what she's doing? She's basically saying that we on social media, because we're talking about Allison, that we're going to make Allison delete herself. Look at the play. Look at what she's saying. That we're driving her to do the same thing.
They can't lose another one, and I'm like, I'm not going to cry. Like, I'm not.
You see?
But my mom's tried her best, and if y'all don't get that, that's on you, because she's made all the effort she could to make sure that Steven was held in a high regard, and articles are coming out now. She has a book coming out, but that's not to ever bash who Steven was.
You're crazy. This young lady, number one, I don't think she has any intelligence. I don't think she ever watched any videos. I don't think she saw the People magazine interview or anything. Because what she did destroyed that man's legacy, put dirt on his name, threw him under the bus, under the tires, in between the tires. You know what I mean? Into the heavy tires of a semi-tractor trailer truck. This is dirty work.
Literally my mom telling her story, and
your mom told a fake story to sell books. She made up stuff as she go. She's making it seem like Twitch had all these problems, depression, anxiety, stress. He was ashamed. This is what your mom said. If y'all go back and watch my other live stream that I did, I literally reacted to the entire People magazine interview. I reacted to the whole interview and we broke it down. In that interview, she said that Twitch was ashamed of living this secret life of using drugs, that he was embarrassed with this. He was so ashamed. And who does that? Who put this mess out there like that? Why would you put that out there? She didn't see that. She never seen him living this lifestyle, but she kept storytelling in order to sell a book.
Her story is also still going to continue. Like,
in other words, her book is going to still come out. We're going to still get this money. So no matter how much y'all don't like us, we're going to get paid.
Nobody's going to stop that.
Wow. Nobody's going to stop that. So she's basically saying, you folks out there that are Twitch's fans, y'all can't stop the process of them making money off lying on his name. Come on now. Come on. Yeah, he was definitely married to a demon, to a witch. That's true. She looked like one, if you be honest. She look like she casts spells. She look like she do witchcraft. And if you look at the daughter got all that stuff all over her hand, all these different rings and all that mess. All of that stuff involves witchcraft. All of it. She could be a part of a witch's coven.
And it's for the sake of, like, also, here's the thing that you guys don't understand. For 2 years, Mama was getting bashed because she's not sitting up here and crying. Like, we don't think that she loves Steven.
She don't. And she was never crying. Never did. You watching my videos. I know she watched my videos, guys.
She's evil.
She is evil.
Like, that's the type of things that you guys are saying. And now that she's opening up more and still being very cautious of what she says.
No, she's not. She said the man has a drug addiction. How is that being cautious of what she said? She said that the man has a drug addiction. That's what she said about Twitch. It's not true. The mother came out. The cousins came out. Why would a whole family come out and speak against what Allison said if it wasn't true? They know it's not true. It's not true what Allison said. That's why the family is outraged. They're hurt by that. You know? But you're here defending your mother.
Still very respectful and being the kind widow. Like, she's trying her best.
No, she's not.
And, like, that's not a lot of things that other people would be able to do. Like, she lost her person. And
she didn't lost nothing. She couldn't wait for Twitch to die. She couldn't wait for him to die, guys.
It's just disappointing to see, like, people's reaction to her actually speaking.
People's reaction videos, Ringo TV reactions. She watched my videos, guys. Trust me. I've been on the case since the beginning. Since the beginning, I've been on the case. And like I said, I'm going to take some time to create the playlist. I'm going to try to put it together. I'm going to try to do that after the stream, grab something to eat, and I'm going to put a playlist together so that all the videos I've ever done on Twitch is going to be like in a chronological order, where some of the videos I had to take down due to various reasons, but I'm going to see if I could possibly re-upload those, possibly. But I'm going to try my best to put them together so that new viewers that probably are new to the platform, newly subscribed, you'll be able to find all of those videos and pretty much view them at your own leisure time and come to your conclusion once you look at all the material. Because we did some thorough investigation. We broke down a lot of information. So much information so that I don't even know why they didn't open up the case and put Allison behind bars. Because I guarantee you she has something to do with Steven Twitch Boss' death. Somewhere around them lines, she got something to do with it. And she needs to be investigated.
Out about her story that is still holds Steven in such a high regard, even though he's the person that left. Right? And I don't mean this to, like, to be, like, I don't know. But we have one parent. They have one parent.
I mean, if you look at her nails, guys, this is like, I don't know what's going on in today's day where people have these witch nails, these demon claws. Like, it says a lot about the energy people carry. It says a lot.
And I know that I have a biological dad, but once again, my relationship with Steven is irreplaceable. And
if it's irreplaceable, what you're saying is you don't accept the new man your mom got. Is that what you're saying? Are you telling the court of public opinion that the new man that your mom got, you don't accept him? You accept Twitch? Because I don't think so. Because based on that interview, your mother said she want you and all the other siblings to no longer support Twitch, that she want you to be individuals and not be seen based off of Twitch. This is what she said during the interview. Basically, she said, I'm tired of every time people coming up to us, they always crying and saying, oh, my condolences, sorry for your loss. She don't like that no more. She want to be known as, you know, for who she is, without you looking at them based on the fact that Twitch was her husband. It's like if you're Michael Jordan's son, you want to be known for who you are Rather than every time you see the son of Michael Jordan, you're always like, oh, you're Michael Jordan's son. So she don't want to see that no more. She don't like that. That's what she said in the interview. And I'm like, damn, you'll always be recognized for being with Twitch, no matter what you say. People are going to always look at you. So to say you don't want that no more, that's crazy work. I mean, you don't love them.
That's just how I see it. And I don't know. Because I've tried my best to delete comments and not respond. But it led me to be on a live, so.
So you went on live and now you're getting response videos and reaction videos. And now everybody going to be doing videos now. Because you took it to social media to run your mouth. So now you got to be a big girl and understand how criticism works. If you don't want criticism, you don't put nothing on social media. Just that simple.
Guys. But I think that's it. I don't know how much more there is for me to say because...
There's nothing more for you to say. You started another forest fire. You got all the wildfires in Cali going on. You started a fire on social media now. Hey, to everybody in the building, don't buy her book. Do not support Allison Holker's book. Petition the book. Don't support anything that she's doing. She needs to apologize to Twitch's mom, their relatives, everybody from Twitch's family. Ms. Holker got to apologize. They have to pull the book from shelves. People Magazine, they need to be held accountable too for publishing that mess about Twitch to shame his name, his legacy, his family. All of that misinformation they put out, they got to be held accountable. And it can only be done if you, the people, stand tall. Remember, guys, you have the power. You have the power. You were the guys who were there to support Twitch. You need to be there now. Because now is when he need you. Now is when he need you. Because nobody's out there defending him but a few people like myself and others that are actually making videos to review these type of issues. But other than that, nobody from Ms. Holker's side is doing anything to make it right. They disrespected his mom. They don't talk, guys. We saw the video. I broke down the whole video. They don't talk with that side of the family. They're beefing right now. The kids are not seeing them.
I'm not gonna sit here and go in circles about people that should honestly just be irrelevant in our lives.
So people have to be irrelevant now? Wow. Irrelevant in their lives now.
But I think the disrespect is getting to a point, and you know, whoever wants to clip this and send it to them, you got it.
Whoever want to clip this and send it to them, you got it. You see what she just, you see the arrogance? In other words, if you want to clip this video and send it to Twitch Boss family, go ahead and do it. I don't care. That's basically what she just said.
Go girl. I don't care. Everything that I've said here, obviously I'm saying it to the public, and that's it. Like, that's my thoughts on them. Like, his family, that's my thoughts on everything that's happening. That's my thoughts on the NDAs. And it's just what it is, because this is my reality and y'all are seeing it on a screen. And that's unfortunate that you feel like you can put your input in. But
they could put their input in, big head, because guess what? You put it on the internet. Stop acting like you could come on the internet, say things, and not expect anybody to say anything back. That's not how it works. If you throw a ball at a wall, it's going to bounce back.
to each their own. But I think that's it. How do I sit here and I don't really know how to turn this off?
You see that?
Let me see.
She don't know how to turn it off, guys.
Because, Simone, do you want to help me? How do I end this?
I think she just said Simone or some other name. I don't know who that is, but we need her information too.
I don't know. I'm just a girl.
I don't know. I'm just a girl. In other words, I could do no wrong. I'm innocent. You see that other person they put their hand in the screen? That's how things goes, guys. Somebody else put her to do this.
Hey, I'm still sick. Don't do too much.
This is craziness, man. But hey, we're gonna get up on out of here. It is what it is. I hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel, Ringo TV Reactions. This is an unfortunate situation, guys. But Miss Holker have totally put the elder daughter to come on social media to disrespect Twitch's mom, cousins, friends, everybody, and basically said, clip my video and send it to them. I don't care. Basically. She said she don't want to have nothing to do with them. She ain't talking to them. She said that when they attended the funeral thing, they were going back and forth. It was a bunch of yelling at one another. And she said that Twitch's family was bashing Miss Holker at the funeral. This is what she said. So you be the judge. You be the judge. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think of the video. Appreciate everybody coming through. Appreciate everybody that support the show. Let me see. Shout out to Nicole on the Cash App. Salute to you for sponsoring the work. Shirley, DeMarco, Alan, Ava. Appreciate you all sponsoring the show. Y'all have a blessed day. Really appreciate everybody stopping by. Thanks to everybody getting the show to 1,000 likes. Really appreciate that. That definitely helps. Let's hope more people are able to see the video. Later on, hopefully, I'll be back on. I want to address the public statement that the mother put out there. I'm pretty sure you have a lot of people on YouTube that already done talked. But see, with me, I break things down. I'm totally unique with what I do when it comes to this content. I don't just make a video talking about, oh, breaking news. I don't do all that nonsense. I break the videos down. You understand? I understand the beginning and end of this situation with Twitch because I've been there from day one covering the case. Just like with the Takeoff situation. When Takeoff got killed, when he got murdered, I was there on the front line breaking the news, breaking down the stories, and we did all our work. We did the work thoroughly to uncover the truth. And up to now, he ain't get justice. Whatever happened to that guy that they claimed they got? What happened to the case? See what I mean? We might have to open that case up again and find out what's going on. Do our research. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. But it's just sad, man, that these type of things go down, man. Sad, 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 man. It's really, really sad how she brought the daughter in now to do her dirty work. The daughter is now out there doing dirt, disrespecting the man's family. Do that man look like he on drugs, y'all? Do that man look like he's struggling? Do that man look like he down and out? I tell you, man. Sad. It's sad how people could do you, man. But anyway, y'all, we're going to get up on out of here, man. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Salute to everybody out there in these YouTube streets. We got work to do. Go back, get some work done in the studio. Hey, we're going to soon be live in the full studio, fam. We're going to soon be live. I just have a little bit more work to do, guys. Just a little bit more work. And we are going live, fam, in the studio, man. Like, we're literally ready, man. We're literally ready, man. I just got a little bit more wiring to do. And it is just, wait till when you see the room, guys. Wait till when we go live. Y'all gonna be like, yeah, it is nice. It is nice. And then the downstairs studio, it's ready to go. We're gonna get things popping. I can't wait. There's so much going on. There's so much happening. Now think about this, guys. Think about how excited I am about all of these things. Now, why would I say, you know what, I'm gonna go self-delete? I got a lot of things going for myself. I got a lot of things to do. I got a lot of opportunities. And this is what I'm saying. Why would Twitch self-delete? And he had so much opportunities, so much talent, so much things to do. Come on, man. Don't believe that lie. They lied on that man. Somebody wanted him out. Somebody from the Ellen DeGeneres show, somebody from the industry, and Miss Holker. Somebody wanted that man gone. And we're going to get to the bottom of the case. Ringo TV reactions. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. Y'all take care, man. It is what it is. Right? I'll catch y'all later on. Somebody said, where can I download your intro track? It's not my intro track. It's an intro track that I actually use. I created the visuals. The track belonged to another artist that I'm pretty much licensed to use the music. But what I'll do is I'll put his YouTube channel link under this video. That way, so when the video is finished, I'll put the link. You could go directly to his channel. When you go to his channel, just leave a comment and say, hey, Ringo TV Reactions sent me here. Right? So y'all take care, right? Peace and blessings. We out of here, y'all. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Ringo TV Reactions, the #1 reactionary channel on YouTube. Hands down. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace and blessings to everybody. Y'all have a great day. I'm out. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.